Now the bottom string, what I do is just like the top, just like the top string, I do a woven top string. Or I do a woven top string, I also do a woven bottom string. And for this one, I'm going to do a 9-diamond bottom string. One of the reasons I like woven is no matter which row you're using, even if you're using an odd numbered row like I'm going to use, you won't have any like skips or weird, like the traditional, like normally with a 9-diamond bottom string, either do the loops, the 2 loops, which I don't like doing. I don't know why, I just don't like the way it looks. Or even if you do this, you usually end up having to skip this middle diamond. And even when you do the loops, either you have 2 strings sharing that diamond, which I think puts a lot of stress on that 1 diamond, or you have to like skip over it like that. So when you do a woven bottom string, I've seen this called a fishtail. I've also seen it called a 6 Nations bottom string, which I think is funny because I grew up on Tuscarora, and I've don't recall ever seeing this top string before, or the bottom string before. So much like the top string, whichever row you're going to use, you fold the next row on top of that. So I'm using this 9-diamond row for the base of my bottom string, so I'm going to fold the next 8-diamond row on top of it. And just like with the top string, I'm going to actually start in the middle for this one. You come from the bottom and pull the row that you folded on top down. You're going to use those bridges. And now here is a good, so now you just, I'm going to say if you wanted to do some skips on your top string hole, this is the same method you would use. So you come back in and you're going to hit every single bridge on both rows for this bottom string. And now when you're doing this last one, you catch the edge, the very edge of the mesh. And this is, the string is Paracord 550. I many times have told Throne to make bottom strings that look like this, like their top strings essentially, but just like this shorter, and they have not done it yet. So I found a Aglet crimper on Amazon for Paracord, and especially because I'm using the gold screws that come with the STX kit, I figured might as well put a little gold Aglets on this. And so again, the very first mesh kit instructions I ever strung was said to go from the inside or the back of the head. Whoops. If you can see. Go from the back of the head. So that is what I'm going to do. Just like that. even. I like using Paracord 550 because I feel like the shooting lace, like the cottony shooting lace, the knots can get too tight when you just do one overhand knot, and it makes it really hard to adjust. And using just like sidewall string, these holes at the bottom here are pretty big because they're meant for like leathers too. So I feel like 550 is a really nice size where I know I can just do one overhand knot and be safe. And it's pretty easy to adjust these knots for the depth. Just basic overhand knot and do the opposite so they go like, you know, opposite way. And it's pretty basic, but you can see that knot sitting in that hole, like, no worries. And that is it. And so a lot of people ask me how I do a hidden top or hidden bottom string, and I never realized that was like what I was doing. Like, it didn't, I don't know, never occurred to me. So this is the part where you should start pounding out your pocket. You could even pound it out before the bottom string. You should try to make it illegal. Better to have it illegal than here than when the ref's looking. But you can see that top string. It looks a lot better now. So you can see we used the 9 and the 8 diamond rows, but if you were to look at this, it clearly looks like it is an 8 diamond top string. All right, here is the finished product. As you can see, the top string looks quite different now that the pocket is finished and has taken shape. You see how symmetrical the top string is and the way all the interlocks are angled. I used 550 paracord for the top nylon, and I used the shooting lace that came with the memory mesh kit. I put gold aglets on both, just like I did with the bottom string to go with the screws from the memory mesh kit. And here's a comparison of the top strings. Just see what a subtle difference those two center interlocks can make. So that was the first one I did, where I did it the traditional way. And one complaint I have about the Surgeon 900 is the ball stop peeling. I saw a Sidewall Jedi post, and it looked like his was peeling as well. And I put this all on an Epic Dragonfly limited edition Whip Snakes 2020 Champions Edition. When Zed Williams went off in the championship series, I knew I had to do a Whip Snakes themed heads, as we are both Haudenosaunee, and this handle has looks great on the marble mint. A lot of detailing on it. There's the pocket, sits pretty well mid, but it'll bag out low for one-handed cradling. Here's the obligatory channel shot. And I just want to thank everyone for watching. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments. I will get back to you. Niala, Ethatike Huarasneg.